Hey everyone, you're watching Ash on Comics. My name is Ash, and why do I have my iPad in front of me with a game? I thought it was a comics channel. Well, it is a comics channel, but I play a couple mobile games. I've been a huge fan of a company called Supercell. You probably heard of them if you played any mobile games in the past, or even if you didn't, you probably saw commercials. Their game that launched them was Clash of Clans, and that's kind of spawned a whole mobile industry. I'm not really big on that game, but their next game after Clash of Clans was called Battle Royale, and it's a fantastic little MOBA game. And then this is their newest game. It's been out a little under a year maybe, and I was like, I don't think they could ever top Battle Royale, which was like my all-time favorite mobile game. It still might be. I played that game for like 2 years. I've been on a long hiatus from it though, because I mean, any game you play, you get burned out, but also mostly because I've been into this one. It's called Brawl Stars. And it's super fun. It's a 3 versus 3 team game, and you have all these different little characters, these little cartoony brawl. They're called Brawl Stars, and they battle. And it's a real simple game. It's a top-down view, and you control their movement, and they shoot little powers. And the idea, depending on what type of maps you play, there's different kinds of maps. The main one is called Gem Grab. And the little gems pop out from the middle, and your team has to collect 10 and hold them for 15 seconds, and then you win. But every gem you hold, if you die, you drop all your gems, and then the other team can pick it up. So you got to be careful. The more gems you have, the more at risk you are when you die. If you don't have any gems, you can kind of suicide yourself and die, and it's not really a big deal because you like immediately respawn like 1 second later down here at the bottom. So it's kind of a neat little game where it's kind of requires an organization. Usually they'll have like one guy who collects the gems and the other 2 guys try to protect him and do all the attacking. And it's fun. It's super fun, and the game is simple enough that you don't really even need voice chat or anything. But I bring this up because I'm a social person, and I socialize with you guys liking comics, and I didn't know if there's anyone else that played this game. It's super popular, so there's chances that they are. And if you did, I'm Ash1138, which by the way is my online identity I've been using for like 30 years. So you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, mobile games, Ash1138, that's me. If you want to play, hit me up. Send me a Twitter or put in comments so that I know. I mean, because I get all these friends, and we get all these friends invites, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. Where are they? Well, I don't see any invites right now. But anyways, who cares about that, right? So I thought I was going to make this little quick little video about some unboxing. I got a couple things in the mail, and I thought, hey, you guys would be super interested in how I do all the tech on my channel. You're like, man, Ash, your production values are outstanding. How do I make a YouTube channel as awesome as yours? Well, basically, you just wing it, because my channel's not coming. I just wing it. I don't do anything. I'm being facetious here. I don't think my channel is awesome. It's bare bones budget, but like I've said a million times, it's really just to have a conversation. So there's no real reason to try to throw in tons of bells and whistles. But I picked this up off of Amazon. You're like, what am I looking at? It's a book stand. It's got an adjustable back, right? It's got a faux wooden facade here. And I was like, this would be a really cool thing. You can adjust the angle, what have you. So you can see my phone right now is on a tripod, and it angles down. But when it angles down on the table, it's like at an angle. So the book, is going to sit at an angle. And I can tilt the camera, and stuff. But with this, I can have the book straight on, and also overhead lighting theoretically should not bounce right back in the camera, and then that should help. It also has these little things here to like hold the page, so you shouldn't really need that with comics. This is meant for like cookbooks and different things. I saw that and I was like, the first one I saw was like bamboo, and it was all nice. Like that would look really, like a kind of a cool background. Then I realized that these aren't actually they're meant for normal books, so comic books are a little oversized. But I think this will work out really well for certain types of views on comic stuff. You can see that. So I thought that was kind of neat. Show that off. This one was I like. There's all sorts of different models. I like the wooden ones, and I like this one with the little wire things because they're thin. Some of them were like these big thick things. There's different kinds. This one come in 3 sizes. This is the biggest size. It was like 20 bucks. So I thought that was cool. The other thing I was talking about this with some of my fellow YouTubers. They were talking about lighting and cheap ways to do lighting. And one of the ways I do lighting is with a construction light. Now this is a battery powered one, but I have a normal electric one. And they got these super LEDs now that they put out thousands of lumens. Now the one I use only has 1,000 lumen lighting, but what I do is I set it and shine it straight up into the ceiling. And what that does is it diffuses white light straight down without harsh, the idea is not to have harsh reflectiveness. If I shine this directly on something, you can see like, you know, wow, this thing is super bright. But where I'm filming now is not, you know, this is well illuminated and it's in the daytime, but I do a lot of stuff at nighttime, and I do it in a poorly lit room that uses just like normal desk lamp, not desk lamps, but like, you know, table lamps with shades and stuff. So it's a lot of really like yellow, soft light, which is fine for like living, but it's not really great for shooting videos. So I was recommending one of these, and I was like, you know, I found this one. It was 16 bucks, and it's battery powered, and it's got 2 settings. And I was like, you know, even if this doesn't end up working out for light purposes, it's super great to have as a flashlight and as an emergency light. So we're gonna see how that works. That's this one. And then I did a video a little while back, and I told you guys I had like a new microphone, and that microphone was tinny. People were like, it doesn't sound that great. So I returned it, and I got this one. And I was talking to some of my fellow YouTubers about recording options and so forth, and they were asking about it, and I was like, you should get this. And I was like, this will suit your needs perfectly, I think. It'll plug right into your phone. It's got a really long cord, and then you can stand away from your phone, and this will be clipped onto your shirt, and so your voice won't ever change. Now, for people that film like this, where you're holding your phone right in front of your face, yeah, you might not need it if your phone has a decent enough mic, and there's not a lot of background noise. Then this should be. But I watched a Amazon review of this, and a guy posted a video on there in the review section, and it showed him essentially with his phone and then using with the mic. And I was like, this is really good. And it's like 11 bucks. So I picked one up, and I'm unboxing it here. And for you people that are wanting to record stuff or whatever, just, you know, I thought to show you this and maybe see if this is an option for you. What else is? Comes with a little cool little velvet bag to store your stuff in. Comes with different little colored pieces if you want your mic to have different colored pieces, or little, whatever you call these little spongy things that go on the end of the mic. You can see here it clips on, and it's got a little cool Velcro. I didn't really know I was going to get one. I bought it. I just, like I said, I saw the video, and you get this long cord. It's about 6 feet long. They have some that I saw on there that, you know, had up to like 70-foot cords. For my purposes, I don't need that, and you can always get extensions as well. And these have various levels of expense. You can spend up to like 50 bucks, 100 bucks. I mean, obviously, with recording equipment, things can get really expensive. But for the example that I saw for 11 bucks, I'm really hoping this meets my needs and just adds a slight level of quality to my videos. And we'll see how that works. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pause the video and connect this and do the rest of the video with the mic and see how that sounds. All right, so I am now recording with the mic. I can't hear anything, so I have no idea how this is working. I'm not going to record the whole video with this mic because I just realized if this is effing up right now and I'm not aware, I don't want to have a silent rest of my video. So I'm just going to record this part right now And I don't know how it sounds, but I'm sitting right in front of the camera just like I was before. That's the way it goes. I'm going to pause it and go back to the phone. All right, so now I'm back on the phone. I got the mic here. I'll listen to this once I, edit it and do this so forth. I don't really edit. That's so silly, funny. Some of my fellow YouTubers edit. They were telling me, man, their videos are like hour and a half, 2 hours to do. That's a lot of work. But then again, their videos look better than mine, so I guess you get what you pay for, right? So you've heard what it sounds like. If anyone's interested, I can give you the exact link for Amazon for this. That's what that was. Hopefully it worked. And then finally, I was at the store the other day, and speaking of, back to iPad, so M&Ms is doing their whole vote for a flavor thing. I kind of like when they do this, and I saw these new M&Ms. I'm always a sucker for new flavors, new Mountain Dews, new Doritos, anytime they have new flavors. The last time M&Ms did this, their flavors were dumb. And like the coffee cocoa one ended up winning, and no one cared. That flavor sucked. But I saw this one, and I was like, toffee peanut. Why did it take this long for M&Ms to do a toffee? You're like, if you're not familiar like what toffee is, you've ever had like a Heath bar or a Score bar, that's toffee. And then this one really grabbed me too. Jalapeno, Mexican jalapeno peanut. This has the potential to be god-awful or awesome. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. The third flavor I didn't get was Thai coconut, because who the hell wants Thai coconut M&M? Like, whatever, come on. These are the only two. I'm pretty sure English toffee is gonna be the best, but I just thought this was freaking cool. Mexican jalapeno peanut. So that's what I got here, and that's this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's not really comic books related. Here, if you need comic books related, Detective Comics 1000's coming out. Which M&Ms do you think is going to be the best? Do you think I made a mistake not getting the Thai coconut? Is that one the best? I don't know. So tell me what you thought about the mic. Tell me about what you thought about other things. If you have any questions, if you have suggestions, whatever it is, put in the comments below, and I'll get back to reviewing comics. Thanks.